Hey family, my name is Coleman and I am a food creator here in Brooklyn, New York City. I'm on a journey to dive deeper into the world of black food to see what it's all about. I grew up on soul food, so mac and cheese and collard greens are basically running through my bloodline, but I want to learn some more.
I'm hosting my first fish fry in New York City, and I'm inviting all of my friends that I made in the past year.
But to freshen up my fish frying skills, I'm meeting up with the owners of Black Nile to see what they're cooking up so I can do the right job at my fish fry.
Today I'm taking a trip down memory lane and cooking a few of my favorite dishes with the owners of Brooklyn's Black Nile, Fanera and Hussein. One of my favorite things about New York City is the vast variety of cultures of food that are blended together in local markets and grocery stores all throughout the city. They're going to show me how to put their spin on classics like potato salad, hot sauce, and of course, fried fish.
So I'm so excited right now because a fish fry is so nostalgic for me. Growing up, fish fries were like happening every single weekend at a church, at a corner, at a park, in a backyard. Somebody was frying fish, you could smell it blocks away. So now you're making fried fish today, but it's not just fried fish.
No.
Chef, what are you doing today? What are you doing?
So we're gonna do some fried catfish nuggets. We're gonna also do a potato salad. We're gonna do that with a pickled apple and red onion relish. We're gonna do apple jalapeno hot sauce.
Apple jalapeno hot sauce? No franks.
No.
No franks.
No franks. And then we're gonna do like just a little cute salad, garnish salad right on the plate.
I hate to say it, but you're the first person like I've ever met that, is Muslim that cooks soul food.
So that's one of the misconceptions people have about Muslims and halal food. They automatically, when they hear halal food, they automatically think either Middle Eastern food or the halal food carts if you're from New York. Someone who grew up in the South and they just happen to convert to Islam. Halal can be anything.
We got our catfish, the hot sauce, potato salad. I'm ready to dig in. Let's see. The hot sauce.
That crunch, I hear
I
me.
had a crunch too.
But yeah, this fish, look how flaky it is inside, and so crunchy. How do you want people to feel after they eat your food? Because right now, I just feel like I won't eat the whole plate.
I want people to feel like they're back home. I want them to feel a sense of comfort when they eat it, and even though it might not be exactly like your grandmama made, because everybody's grandmama got their own little twist. But it's reminiscent of your childhood and everything that, feels safe.
I'll taste the love.
Thank you.
It was so great being with y'all today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Let me get a to-go plate.
All right.
All right, welcome to my home kitchen. I had such a good time at Black Nile with Fanera and Hassan. I'm feeling really inspired right now for my fish fry, and I'm really thinking that a fish sandwich is gonna be everything that I need and want and have been dreaming of forever. Ever since I've been having the fish fries in Detroit growing up, and now I can make my own fish fry and start my own traditions and have my friends come over. So to start things off, we have some tilapia. She used catfish, I'm using tilapia. You can use either or. I'm going to use a little bit of buttermilk to marinate my tilapia. But also I'm going to season it with some Cajun seasoning blend. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt to that. All right, let's put this in the fridge, get a hand wash, and we're gonna make some pickled veggies. To start things off, I am going to peel up some carrots, and I'm gonna do that just to make some thin slices or thin pieces of the carrot, because I don't know, I am in love with like shaved carrots and they look so fancy without doing a lot of work. And I'm gonna just put them in my jar. Look at that. This is gonna be incredible on top of my fried fish sandwich. But I'm also going to get some cucumber and do the same thing with that. So I have my cabbage that I am going to slice super, super thin. So now we're gonna stuff in our cabbage into our jar. And if you don't have a jar at home, just give it a big bowl, no big deal. I just love the way that the jar makes the pickled veggies look. You can see all the pretty layers in it. And finally, we are going to slice up some red onions. Just go ahead and press those down all the way, creating a little extra room to fit in some garlic cloves, a little bit of sugar, and I'm gonna add some hot water to pickle those veggies as well. And on top of our hot water, I am going to add some vinegar as well. Go ahead and close up that jar, give it a shake, and set it aside for a couple hours or so, or at least for about 45 minutes. Okay, let's get started on this Cajun tartar sauce. I don't know about y'all, but my fried fish sandwiches have to have tartar sauce. It's honestly a mandatory ingredient, and why not make it homemade? It starts off by getting some mayo, some pepper. I like to do extra pepper on my tartar sauce, a little bit of salt, some dill. I'm using dried dill today, but you can use fresh, some Old Bay. If you don't have Old Bay at home, you can go ahead and use the same Cajun seasoning you use to season your fish. And then I'm gonna add in some minced red onion, totally optional. And of course, I have to add some green onions. Next, I'm gonna chop up some pickles. I'm going to reserve half of them to top up my sandwiches for my friends get here, and then the other half is going straight into the tartar sauce. Okay, you all, my fish was in the fridge for about an hour, marinating in that buttermilk and seasonings. I am gonna make my dredge inspired by my mother, but also inspired by Funera. I love the mix of cornmeal and flour because cornmeal adds such a beautiful bite to your fried fish after it's fried in that oil, and it's really simple. And now it's time to dredge our fish. All right, our fish is all done frying. I am so excited. My friends are on their way right now, so I need to start building these sandwiches. So we have our bottom bun. I love to do a dollop of tartar sauce right on the bottom. And now I am gonna put some butter lettuce on top of that tartar sauce. I like to break it in half, and look how flaky and delicious that looks. And then some of those chopped pickles that I saved from earlier. And then I'm gonna open up those pickled vegetables, and to top it off, we're gonna use some of that tartar sauce. Before we head upstairs to meet my friends, I'm gonna taste a bite of this fish sandwich. This is my definition of a good fried fish sandwich that'll be perfect for my New York City fish fry. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of Our Black Table. I'll see you all very soon for new recipes, a new restaurant, and of course, a new story. This is gonna be a damn good fish fry.